Hello Year 8. This is a video just to recap what we have done during today's lesson, and I'm going to teach you how to play the chord sequence, which is very popular in pop songs, on the piano. If you'd like to play it on the ukulele or the guitar, you can look up the chords online and have a go at this in your own time. So today we're going to be working out what notes we need to play in D major. Now D major, if we think about where D is on the piano, we're going to find the two black notes here, and this white note in between is the note D. So we're going to start everything today on this note, the D. And if I write that down on my piece of paper, because we're going to be working out D major, and the first note of our scale is going to be this note D. Now what we're going to then do is work out what notes are in the scale of D major, and to do that we need to think about tones and semitones. So I'm going to put T for tones and S's for semitones. Now tones are whole steps up or down the keyboard. So for example, if I have a D, a whole step up would be next door, and that would be the note E. Okay, so a tone up from a D is an E. If I was trying to work out what a semitone was, a semitone is half a step up or down the keyboard. Okay, and again, if I show you on the piano, I've got the note D. If I was going half a step up the keyboard, we'd go to this black note here, which is D sharp. Okay, and if you're going up in pitch, you sharpen a note. And if I was going down from D, down in pitch, it would be a flat. So this note here would be D flat. Okay, so up in pitch, you sharpen the note, and down in pitch, you flatten the note. So semitones are half steps and tones are whole steps. So we know that we're starting our scale on D because we're in D major. Now at that point, we're going to think about the pattern of tones and semitones we need for our scale. So for a major key, we work it out as tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. Okay, and that's always the same. Whatever major key you're in, that is always the order that the notes go in. So we're starting on the note D, and I need a whole step up. So that would be a half step to my black note. My whole step is here, and I've already said that that is an E. Okay, so I'm going to put the note E like that. Okay, now it's saying I need another tone. So I'm now on an E. I need a whole step up from an E. Now remember that actually there's no black note here. And normally when we do semitones, you'd go up to the black note, but there isn't one. So your half step this time is here, which then means your whole step up from an E is this black note here, which is called an F sharp, because F is here. We've sharpened it. We've gone up by half a step. So we've got F sharp. Then I need a semitone. So I'm on an F sharp and I need half a step up from an F sharp. So F sharp is here. I need half a step up. Okay, I go here. And then next to that note is a G. Like so. Now it's then saying I need a tone from a G. So if I go to my G, my whole step up, we ignore this black note because that would be our semitone. We go whole step up, and that goes to an A. Like that. And then it's saying I need a whole tone up again from an A. So I get to a B. I need another whole tone up. Now again, like we did before, there's no black note in between, so we have to go to this black note here, which is a C sharp, which is our tone up from a B. Okay, and our sharp sign is a bit like a hashtag. And then finally it's saying I need a half step, a semitone from a C sharp. We go up a step and that's a D again, because we're in between. We've just gone up the piano, but we're still, there's two black notes, we're in between. That's the note D. So they're the notes that we need for a major scale. We work out the tones, or the whole steps, and the semitones, the half steps, in this order to work out the notes of the scale. And if I play the D major scale, going up and down in pitch using the notes of the scale, the D major scale. Now at this point, we needed to work out chord 1, chord 4, chord 5 and chord 6. And remember, chord 6 is written smaller because it is a minor chord. Sounds sadder. Okay, but we're in a major key, so the overall feel of our piece is happy, but we have a slightly sadder sounding minor chord. So at this point, we need to then work out what our 4 chords are in D major. So we needed chord number 1. So number 1 would be D. So I've got the chord of D. Okay, then I need to chord 4. Now I've said it's a G, but when we do this on the scale, we go to chord note number 1 and we count up 1, 2, 3, 4, and we get to a G. That's how I got G. And then obviously chord number 5, going to our scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I get to A. So it's a chord of A. And then finally I need chord 6, and we've said it's a minor chord. So going to my scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we get to B, and we've got B minor. So that's why the little M is next door, because it's telling us it's a minor chord. So once we've worked out those 4 chords, we need to work out the order they are played for the pop songs. Now, loads of pop songs use a certain pattern, and it goes chord 1, chord 5, chord 6 to chord 4. So in this case, it would be D to A to B minor to G. Okay, and that's the order of our chords, and that's what I'm going to teach you how to play today. Okay, so to play the 4 chords, the first one we need is D major. So we're going to have D, F sharp and A, and you're going to play those together. You're going to play them 4 times. Then we're going to move. We're just going to move and shift our thumb down to the note A, which is here. You've got C sharp, which again is the black note in between, and E, and again press it 4 times. Then we've got B minor, so we're going to go up a step. This time the black note is on the end. So we need B, D and F sharp for that one. And then finally the 4th one is G major, so we need G, B and D. So this is the only one that doesn't have a black note in it. And those 4 chords just repeat themselves over and over again, 4 times each. So if you have a piano at home, it would be fantastic if you could have a go at this task, but you don't need a piano. If you don't have one, you could use a free app called Perfect Piano, which you can use to play these chords instead. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.